Don't forget the ads feed the ducks, and the ducks we're raising this year we're donating to the local food banks. If you want to help out the Duck Adventure, the link below, 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub, you can buy one of these t-shirts. You can donate monthly, you can make one-time donation, and the most important thing you can do is like the video, and don't forget to share it, guys. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for, I think it's August the 16th. No, it's August 18th. I don't know. If I'm wrong on the 18th, I'll put the date on the screen. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. Yesterday, when I was setting up the camera in the lake, I saw a bunch of bubbles, and I saw stuff floating to the top, and I thought it was a turtle. Well, you know, and in turtles, you know, catching turtles, I've had no luck here. Well, last night, I was down at the lake. Someone told me just go for a walk. I didn't take the camera, but I saw the predator. It isn't a turtle, guys. It's either an otter or it's a mink. It's something that's swimming under the water. I just got a glimpse of it coming up for air and going back down, and then it went up on the shoreline, and I couldn't get a good look at it. I just got a glimpse. That's all I did. So the plan of action today is the ducks are going nuts right now. They want to come up, but I'm not going to let them out for the morning rush yet. I don't know if I'm going to film the morning rush, but what I'm doing is I'm going down to the lake and I'm bringing both my weapons. I'm bringing my rifle and my shotgun, and we're going to go down there, and you know, I'm going to see if I can get a shot at this thing. Because it was sitting yesterday. The activity under the water, I should say, not sitting. The activity under the water yesterday was right at the mouth of the creek when I was setting up the camera. So I don't know if this thing's just waiting in the mornings for the ducks, you know, or when I'm out there, you know, we've seen them where they freaked out and they come swimming across the lake, you know, they panic. So I'm going down there right now with my weapons, both of them. I got the shotgun, I got the rifle. So, and I'm loaded up. I've got a ton of ammo. I got about 50 rounds with me, and we'll see, you know, what if I can get this thing that's killing the ducks or maiming the ducks. Because the thing is, the damage that it's happening. It's like, I don't think it's a snapping turtle. I think this, whatever this is under the water. It's swimming up and it's grabbing the ducks and it's causing this damage to them. And that's why the ducks are getting away. Because a snapping turtle, guys, you know, when they lock on to the foot, they lock their jaw and then they just dive and they drown the duck. Like the chances of a duck getting away from a snapping turtle once it locks onto its feet, it's not. It's like, I've seen as a kid, you know, where they lock on, you know, to sticks playing with snapping turtles, and you can pick a snapping turtle up and swing it around. It's they lock their jaws and they don't let go, and that's how they operate. So I think it's, you know, there's whatever this predator is. So I'm going down there now, and I'm going to take the pivot heads, but I'm going to leave the big camera because it's, you know, I need both hands. I got two guns. Oh, the poor ducks. They want out. I'll be back. Oh, Disco Duck, she's up there again. Oh, that duck's so cool. All right, what I've got here, I got my shotgun, my 12 gauge with two 00 buck in the barrel and 10 on the butt. So that's the 00 buck situation. If I get a close shot, and if I get a shot that's a little farther away, I've got the SKS. I'm gonna go down with the shotgun first because he was close to the dog last night. Ducks right at the dog. So that's who's been on my dog. You know, I'm being really, really quiet, but you know, I know he's already heard me. It was right here yesterday. I set the camera up over there and I saw the churning motion and stuff was coming to the surface. But like I said, guys, I thought it was a turtle. And of course, today I'm ready and there's no sign. Oh, I just found a dead duck, guys. Oh, it's that little female that was staying down here, guys. She wasn't killed, guys. This is probably that little duck that was staying down in the lake by herself. What, that little female? She's just completely covered in maggots, but she's not torn apart. She just passed away. Well, that dead duck is not the predator's fault. It was a sick female, the one that wouldn't come home. You know, and ducks do that, you know, they come down to the lake to die. We've seen that last year, you know, where they swim. Actually, when Colin was here last year, you know, the little duck came down here to die. They seem to be, they're like elephants, you know, they go off to the duck graveyard. You know, of course, I'm totally ready for this guy this morning. And absolutely no sign of him. I know one thing, standing here, that little duck that's rotting behind me, whew, does she ever stink. Okay, he's right in front of me. I gotta switch weapons. He's right there. If I can just get a shot, if I can see him go across to the bottom, I can get him. Well, I'm starting to get frustrated here, guys. There is, like, he is, this, whatever this is, it is really good at hiding. Because it is just really good at hiding. I can't believe this. He was right in the water swimming underneath, and I could see it, and then he just disappeared. The ducks have gone back to sleep. There's no more noise coming from the yard. I think I'm just gonna have to start bringing the gun down every time I come down here. It's just that, you know, with the camera equipment and the gun, it's pretty hard to do everything. Being that I'm a one-man show, I'm lacking a support crew, guys. I don't believe this. And of course, you know, yesterday when I was down here setting the camera up, just a ton of activity under the water, which, you know, with the rifle I could have just sprayed the lake and exactly where the churning was coming up, and I probably would have hit him. Because I was like right above it. I was setting the camera up, and it was like this. He was like right below the canoe. But like I said, I thought it was a turtle, and until last night when I saw it swimming, I found out it wasn't a turtle. And the ducks were totally freaked out by it. And I know with ducks, like I've seen Doug in the water with them, and they're really calm, you know, and that's just with his head sticking out, and he swims around, you know, amongst them, and it doesn't, they don't lose it. This, when I saw this swimming across, the ducks were just losing it. So this thing, whatever it is, has been attacking the ducks, because the ducks don't get all freaked out unless they've been attacked by something, and that I know for a fact, because if they've never had a you know, a stressful encounter with it, you know, they keep their distance, but they don't freak out. They don't do that flock freaking peak. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go get the camera equipment, and I'm gonna set up in a different place this morning, because I noticed the footage yesterday wasn't exactly what I wanted to capture, because the ducks veered over to the right. They veered over here on me yesterday. Oh man, these ducks, they're bad. Alright, I'm gonna go and get the camera and set something up here. Well guys, back to the house. Not a sign of anything this morning. This is frustrating. Here's the funny, the ducks are all at the far end of the pen looking down at the swamp. They want out bad. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show. Ducks are getting all worked up with me standing here in the yard getting ready. Alright, I'm gonna go down to the creek, set up the camera in the new location where I'm hoping I'll get a better shot then, and hopefully the ducks don't veer off to the right, or the left I mean, and well, the next thing you're gonna see is a bunch of ducks coming out of the mouth of the creek. I decided I've got the shotgun on my back, which is gonna make this whole morning setup a little more difficult, but I thought I'd, just in case, you know, you never know. I might, you know, be in the middle of a setup and Mr. Predator will show up. And well, you know, it's better to be ready and not in this situation. Well, I wonder how that turned out, guys. I'm slowly working my way out from the creek because I'm trying to get a whole series of shots. You'll see what I'm up to. I'm up to something I'm hoping becomes epic. The ducks are like completely out on the lake. They're not even hanging around this end. So that when I came out here earlier, I don't know if my pivot heads died because I did so much filming this morning with them. But I saw a bubble trail going towards the shore over in this area here. So I don't know if there's something hiding over here right now. And that's why the ducks are all, they're out in the middle of the lake right now. But I don't believe how hot it is. It's already 30 degrees, guys. It's about, I think it's about 8:39, I don't know. Lost track of time here this morning, but I do not believe how hot it is. It's another smoker day. It's really strange, guys. The ducks are not even remotely interested in this end of the lake. It's got to be something down here, something that I'm not seeing this morning. But they're gone. Like, I can't believe how far away they're going. It's got to be the predator problem. It's the only thing that makes any sense. And these ducks here, I don't know why they're hanging around here. Unless it's because of me in the canoe and they just feel safe. This is the most scattered I've seen them yet. Muscovy just went back to the yard. She came down partway down the little creek and then left. I don't know if the geese are thinking of coming home. I think this little Muscovy though is on a mission. It looks like she's heading home. Look how low she is in the water, guys. And that's because her feathers aren't waterproof. She's actually probably soaked to the skin. And that's why she's so low. Yep, she's heading back. But the geese are interested. They're just sitting here looking at me. The 5 adult geese. I don't know where the juveniles are right now. It sucks about Goose Lee though. Junior, I mean. So I haven't looked at the videos yet, guys, but you're saying that like August the 12th he disappeared. And I'm trying to remember August the 12th, you know, if anything happened here. But honestly, to remember anything that happens here for me is like almost impossible. It's like, if it wasn't for this video log, I would actually have no idea what goes on here. Because basically, everything's a blur. Okay, well this is bizarre. I'm paddling away from the mouth of the creek and the ducks are following me. I wonder if there is something back there, except for those ducks, but they're out of the water right now. I wonder if something is here, and that the only reason the ducks are hanging at this end is because of me. It was just bizarre. As soon as I started paddling away, it was like a race to keep up to me. Well, I do have the shotgun with me, so if something appeared right now, I could actually pop off a shot, but I wouldn't be able to catch it on video because my pivot heads are dead. Now I wonder if it's because of the rebel ducks that this big flock is headed down to this end of the lake. I wonder if they're starting to follow that group. Because for this many ducks to be going down to that end of the lake, they have to be following that group. It was just a matter of time though. But they're headed in quite a distance. You know, they're not close to me. Except for these little... Oh, there's that deformed duck, guys. We haven't seen him in a while. Actually, there's 2 of them, but look at that. Oh, that's a bizarre looking beak, or bill, I mean. Just look at that. Hold still. Well, it's obviously not having a problem eating because it's certainly not a small duck. It looks like a male. It's got a little bit of a green tinge to its head. Alright, the ducks are all coming over to me. Oh, there's injury duck with the neck problem. Okay, I'm filming a braille here. I'm hoping I can get in this. Of course, they'll go right behind me. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show. Before I head back though, I'm going to stay on the dock a little longer and just keep my eye open. So I got the shotgun with me, so it's a perfect chance if if the predator shows up with all these ducks in the water, this is the chance to get it. Well, I've been standing here for about 15 minutes and I haven't seen anything. But then again, the ducks aren't hanging around this end. They're pretty well staying either out in the open or they're at the other end of the lake. Actually, a lot of them are leaving here. Maybe there is something here waiting, lurking. I can't believe how warm it is already, guys. I'm wearing my rubber boots because, you know, on the duck adventure pretty well I'm walking in you know what all the time, so I live in rubber boots here, and my feet right now are just cooking when the sun beating on the black rubber. Well, I gotta go back and take care of handicapped duck, have my breakfast, and get on with my day, get my my garden situation taken care of, and get some food into me. I need food so bad right now, my gut's aching. I've been up once again, a ridiculously early hour. Dougie just woke up. When he wakes up, he's so happy. His tail's wagging, and he's like, oh, the start of a new day. Except the day's almost half done there, Doug. Once I finish capturing all this footage I'm trying to capture in the mornings, I'll let Doug out and he can just come out and just destroy the morning rush. All right, let's take care of handicapped duck here, because she's around here somewhere. I saw her this morning. Where are you, handicapped duck? Oh, she's out of the pen. I don't think she's blind. Because if she was blind, she wouldn't know about that water. She's not blind. She's just handicapped. Hey guys, remember down the lake the lowrider duck? Look at her. She's absolutely soaked. She looks like a wet chicken, actually. Oh, here comes Doug. Morning time. Hey, you're out wagging your tail. You're all happy? Oh. Yes. Yes, Dougie. You know, you're impossible to film with this big camera. You get so close to me. My dog rocks. You're doing a lot of talking here, Doug. Do you have something to say? Egg recon, one single egg, and it's not a Muscovy egg this morning. It's either a Peking or a Rouen egg. Doug doing the rounds. I can't believe that she came out and went to the water on her own. This is like, guys, the very first time I've ever seen her out walking around the yard. Doug's on deep patrol today. He's doing the complete creek. He's gone up and down the whole creek. Doing his job. Oh, it's so good to have him back. I was looking at his scar this morning, guys, and actually the incision is almost disappeared now. The only thing is there was a little bit of scabbing around where the tube was. And that's it. He's such an awesome dog. Well, he's done the lap. He's gone all around the swamp, actually. Not really fast. He was actually doing it in, that's about as fast as he's moved all morning with the heat here. But he's done the rounds. Obviously nothing has been here, because if there was, Doug would be hot on the trail of the scent. So nothing has been here. That is good news. You know, the fact that he can get close to a handicapped duck now has next to no interest in the duck. He goes up to it, gives it a quick smell, and keeps going, you know. If only all the other ducks knew that if they just let him smell him, it would get out of his system. I'm way behind, guys, but look at this. I was just washing my dishes, because I'll get on to why I'm behind, but anyways, I was washing my dishes. There wasn't a duck in sight, nobody at the creek. I couldn't see them on the lake, so I thought I'm going to go for a walk down to the lake, and everybody's come home. Now I know why they're come home, because they're hungry. It's only, I think it's like 10 after 3. It's not very late. But the reason they came home early is because yesterday I wanted to try an experiment, which is I'm being proven right now, is I only put 3 bags of feed in the feeder. So this morning in the pen, the feeder was stripped. There was nothing in it. It was completely cleaned out. So, and what I've learned now is that if the feeder's got a little bit of food left in it, they stay at the lake the whole day. They come back, you know, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, they'll come back. But if the feeder is being stripped in the morning, they come back mid-afternoon, which they just have. But I don't understand today. They have not been anywhere near the creek, because even yesterday, they had 4 bags of feed the night before. They were at the creek, they were at the lake, they were going back and forth all day, but they never came back to the yard. But today they're back to the yard. My lawn needs some cutting though, so it's actually good that they came back. So I'm gonna get some feed for them, and I'm gonna start cleaning my my vegetables that I still haven't finished from yesterday. Guys, I've had a bad day here. I've had computer problems. My editing software, something went wrong. Microsoft updated something. I don't know what happened, but my audio was out of sync. I had an hour and 40 minutes worth of footage that I had to go through twice because the audio wasn't in sync with the mouth, and it was just all screwed up, and I had to uninstall the software, put it back in. I had to uninstall it twice, do 2 edits back to back. It was just an absolute nightmare. It's been a bad day, so I still got to clean my vegetables from yesterday, my beans, my velour beans, so I'm going to get on with that. But I'm going to feed the ducks right now. I think what I'll do is I'll set the tripod up for you guys, and I'm going to throw a bag of feed on the ground, and I'll just let the tripod run, and you guys can watch the ducks go on a feeding frenzy. Had their snack, and now they're headed back to the water. They didn't want to come back here. All they came back, well, they wanted to come back for food, and then they'd rather go back down the lake, which I don't blame them, because I did notice that all the ducks were panting in the yard. They're probably overheating pretty quick here. Back down to the water, the little duckies. But they're all leaving. So I guess it was just 1/3 of the flock was hungry, and just because they were coming back, the rest of them came back. But oh, they're panting hard here. Actually, I'm gonna get dug out, and I'm gonna force them to the lake, and then I gotta get back onto my vegetables here, since my day's been totally screwed up by computer problems. Just look how hot they are. Poor ducks. I gotta get them back to the lake. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show. Something's here, and Doug is being lapped in the yard. He actually went down to the swamp and brought all the ducks back. I'm sitting in the back deck here cleaning my beans, and he just put his nose up in the air and took off. He did a little barking at first, but he hasn't done any more barking yet. He's just been doing a lot of smelling action, but he lapped all the ducks, and well, we'll take a look, guys. These ducks were scattered like all over the swamp and the yard, and Doug just brought them all home and put them in a circle. And he left them alone until his head went up in the air, and he took that whiff. And ever since that whiff, he's been doing this. So look at him. Now, I will say, he's a little rusty when it comes to when he accelerates through the flock here. It wasn't a good sign, a good sight, I mean. Thankfully, I didn't get the camera on in time. But he's calmed down now. He's not going through the flock as fast, but he was going really fast when he first put his head up and smelled. He knows there's something here. He's just watching on checking all of the ducks. It's like he's trying to count them or something. I don't know. Doug working. Oh, it's so good to have him back. But he doesn't like the swamp side. Keeps going down there. Oh, flies. Doug's nemesis, flies. What an awesome dog with the ducks. Now he's into the pen, he's counting them, right? Making sure there's none missing. Seems he just wants to, he's checking the ducks out. I don't know, maybe that smell, he's got to make sure everybody's all right. I know one thing, he seems a lot happier that he's out working. He was just relaxing and head up again. Something's here. Something's here. Actually, the ducks are they're coming back quick too from the area Doug's smelling from. Down there, that back end of the ducks there just all of a sudden took off out of the bush and came over towards us. And then Doug's headed over. Oh, he's gone behind the woodpile. He headed over that direction. Oh, he's gone into the bush. Whatever was back there freaked out the ducks and caught Doug's scent. All right, we got Doug. His head's up and he's gone. There's something here. Something is on the property. Oh, we're getting into blur here. All right, Doug's gone up the creek. I gotta grab the shotgun and go down, back up Doug. Well, there was something here. I don't know what it was, but I was down in the swamp with Doug and going down there. The swamp water is really warm. I'm in my Crocs down there hunting with Doug. He's absolutely just coated in mud. Doug, come here and show everybody how dirty you are. He's just filthy. Like, we're talking right up to his neck in mud. And thankfully he cleans up easy. That short fur's the answer on a dog in the mud. Anyways, nothing down there. But like I said, the water in the swamp is really warm in your Crocs when you're walking through the mud. But there was something there. Doug lost it, went up the creek, jumped across, came back across. So, you know, we had a visitor. And actually he's down there again. Well, I'm not getting many beans cleaned predator hunting right now. Doug's lapping her hard here. There's something here. Or something has just been here that Doug is really interested. He's been watching the bush nonstop. Really interested in the bush. There was something here. But Doug's doing his job, and all the ducks, they're staying in this clump, this group here. They won't venture out of the group. They've completely cleared this area. There's no ducks left. Something was here. Action-packed night. Doug's first day back to work. Okay, guys, look at the duck Doug just saved. I was sitting in the back, clipping, cleaning the beans, and Doug was on the back deck, and he took off like a bat out of hell. This little duck was getting eaten over by the garden, and Doug heard it and ran over. So he saved the duck. Now I've got the spray here, the wound and pink eye spray. The purple stuff will do its wing up. It can walk. I was a little bit of a trick catching it, so it's not hurt on the legs. But whatever had it was trying to eat its wing. And Doug was running, like he tore through the garden. Whatever it was went through the garden because Doug shredded the garden on the way through and then was in the bush. Who knows what was in the yard? Something small though, because they usually they grab them by the neck. All right, I'm going to put this the wound and pink eye spray on here, the miracle spray, as we know it on the duck adventure. Yes, Dougie, you saved this little duck. Okay, hang on. Oh, you got lots of fight in you, little duck. All right, let's get this. Okay, don't fight me because I got to do the underside of your wing. Hang on. Hang on. You're really young too. This duck is all fluff. It's still a little fluffy duck. Oh, look at this poor thing. I'm sorry, but Doug saved your life. Okay, relax, little duck. Hold, you're fighting me now. Calm down. Okay. A little more spray on here. Okay, well, this is the stuff that'll... I got purple all over me now. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm glad Doug did his job. He, you know something, guys? Tonight, he hasn't been himself. And now we know why. But whatever it was, doubled back. Doug, back. Doug, out of the pen. Come on. You don't get them all freaked out. All right, little duck. Go on. See? She can walk, no problem. Come on, Doug. Doug, leave the duck alone. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do a patrol here, lock the ducks up, and so we're on the lookout now for something. Well, Doug's on duty and he saved that duck. I'm so proud of him. Because if it wasn't for Doug, that duck would be just gone. Would have got eaten. It's such a young. It was one of the ones that was born at the end, the last hatch. All right, I'm gonna do the rounds here. Oh, Doug just took off. Oh, there he is. Something's down here. Doug, he just took off like a bat. What the hell? I thought initially that it would be like a skunk, but there's no smell in the yard, and skunks always leave an odor when they walk through places. Okay, now Doug's gone. All right, he's right here somewhere. Where are you, Dougie? Okay. Oh, he's back in the garden. Okay, there's something in here. What is it, Doug? I don't see anything. But he's just destroying the spaghetti squash, though. Okay, Doug, there's nothing in here, because if there was, you'd be going a little crazier. Okay, pounding the whole squash down. Okay, Doug, come on. All you're doing is destroying everything, and everything's gone. Whatever was here is no longer here. Come on, Doug. I don't see anything here. But then again, I'm blind. Doug's going by his smell. All right, let's put the rest of the ducks in the pen. Safest place for them. Come on, ducks. Let's go. It's not safe for you out here. There's something wrong. Something's here. Come on. Come on, let's go. Okay. Go over there with the light. Go towards the light. We've done this before. No, not that light. All right, ducks. Oh, boys, you guys are being thick tonight. Come on. This is ridiculous. Okay, Doug's really interested. There's something outside. I'm not letting out just in case it's a porcupine. We don't want to go down that road. But he's been snorting at the door. We definitely have something on the property. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends.